Cooking with Nathan, and this is
Abbie Maley.
And today I'm going to teach her how to make chicken tikka masala. Very, very tasty dish if you do it fucking right.
Yeah.
So we are going to try our best, right?
You're going to teach me how to make it really good.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think first off, washing the rice.
Okay.
Which is probably the least fun part about any of this, but you know.
I don't think I've ever washed rice in my entire life. Are you supposed to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
You do it because it's got a bunch of starch on there.
Okay.
So let me tell you that if there's any non-white people on here right now, they are just laughing because everyone knows this except for apparently white people.
Yeah, I've never washed rice ever.
Yeah, you wash it because basically, I'm going to show you. Could you follow with the camera? Come. Unfortunately, I have to go here. So see all that white stuff come off?
Okay.
That's all the starch. That will actually thicken up the water if you like reduce it a bunch. But you try to wash it off.
So what happens when you don't wash it off? Like what's the difference?
Different flavor, different taste.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's the same with like quinoa and stuff too. Because I don't rinse that off either.
Yeah, you probably
The bag says to rinse it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I go rogue, and I'm like, that's too much effort. It's good enough that I'm cooking, so.
Well, if you ever want to up your rice game, which you eat a lot of rice, right?
Yeah.
This will help a lot.
Okay.
Can you give me one of those that pot that's on the stove with the lid?
I'll give you whatever you want, Nathan.
Damn right. People watching live like, what the fuck? I can't see anything that's going on right now.
Well, they're not gonna rinse their rice anyway, so I don't need to see this part.
And then.
You didn't even measure the water?
Yeah, I just do it up to.
You just know?
Go up and see that first knuckle? That's where it goes to.
The first little one?
Yeah, you basically just fill up the water to right there.
You wait till it boils before I put the lid on?
Yeah, no, I just put it right there. I just wanted to
Okay.
wash it because that takes that just takes time to
Okay.
off camera that we don't have.
Okay.
So, next, what we're gonna do? Chicken.
Chicken.
So I'm gonna show you how to do.
Now you got chicken juice all over me.
That's not the only thing I'm gonna get on you for. So I'm gonna show you how to do one of these. Chicken thigh. We're using chicken thigh because it's darker meat. Okay.
What does chicken thigh mean?
Thigh.
Thigh. Okay.
I think it's a tastier cut of meat because chicken breast has a tendency to dry out really fast.
I agree. The dark meat is the best meat.
Yeah. And so what I'm doing is you take the knife and you just follow along the bone.
Okay.
And just kind of keep cutting like that. You don't need to be precision with it. You're just trying to cut that giant knuckle or elbow out.
Okay.
And then make sure there's no chunks of
Fat.
or like this.
Okay, like hard.
Yeah, the hard nodules. But you can keep this piece because that's good meat. And we're going to be cutting this up in chunks anyway. So there's that. And then, all that's good. And I would take the big knife, cut it into strips. You basically want to go for a bite size.
Okay.
You know?
You know when McDonald's, because I know you eat at McDonald's all the time.
All the time. I'm such a supporter of them. And their work, it's just fantastic food.
You know how like they did the whole campaign of like, we're making all white chicken nuggets? I was like devastated because when I was little, I used to get chicken nuggets. I would take a bite out of every single one of them and separate them from white meat and dark meat and eat the white ones first because the dark ones were better.
Hell yeah,
and then they made it all white chicken and it sucked. Are we doing all of the chicken or just this one?
No, we're going to do all of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I want enough to eat for the next couple days. So what we're going to do, one of these lovely cooking bowls.
Yeah. And then I get to do the next one.
Yeah.
My turn.
Your turn.
Yeah.
So just bring that whole bag over here. pull one out, put it on skin side, flip it over, find the bone.
And I can cut it. Do you care if I get this knife gross?
No, that's what this is out here for.
Like with my gross hand?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure you don't care.
Yeah, and so what you're trying to do is just get the edge right there. Yeah, there you go.
I need everyone on the internet to know that I'm a really good cook.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Okay. Like you thought the hoe couldn't be a housewife. Look at me now. Well, not right now, because this isn't good.
Killing it. Oh, don't worry about that afterwards. We'll come back through and clean it up a little
This
more.
little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have all this excess right now. Might as well just.
Am I doing it wrong? You're
No.
looking at me like I'm doing it wrong.
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave all that. Put that away. So
Now I turn it this way, or
now
I
flip
look
it over because that's where you're gonna find. So like, see
this
that?
little,
So-
these little guys.
Yeah,
cut
those
them
little
off.
guys. Yeah. Oh. There you go. A little more right there. Basically, you're just trying to make it nice for your stomach in the long run.
Okay.
Just kind of put around your hand over it, feel it out. Yeah, feel it like that. Just,
Yeah.
stick your fingers in my mouth.
I will. Okay, I think it's
Yep.
good.
So now flip back over.
And then cut it into strips with a big knife.
Yeah, you can do the small knife, but the big knife's gonna be easier.
The skin's the best part, but this part's not connected. Do you care if I cut it off, but we could still use it though?
Yeah.
Best part. Do you cut it into little? Yeah, you cut it into little pieces that way. Do you cook chicken tikka masala often?
I actually haven't cooked chicken tikka masala in a fucking while. I used to, when I was working in the restaurant, I cooked this shit all the time. But we made like 60, 70 pound vats of it.
It's a lot of chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, a lot of people need to eat. Now, what would you say your cooking, how much cooking experience do you have?
I would say that my cooking experience is minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, let me just do real fast before you go into this. See how you're doing this?
yeah.
Okay, so when you're doing it, this knife, flash out.
Hold
You
my
want to do
fingers
here.
like this and
Just
cut it
because if you do here, the likelihood of you cutting your fingers is like, it's just time.
out. Okay.
You do it here, that way the knife's going against your knuckles, and that way your back thumb's holding here, and just no issue of cutting your fingers.
Okay. But yeah, I say that I'm like a cookbook cook. So like,
There you
I'll
go.
try different recipes. Like how I told you I made meatballs yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't turn out good.
Well, were they just burnt or?
They were burnt. I didn't understand. Like I was like, they didn't taste. They still didn't taste terrible, but like.
Hey, that's half. Oh no, that's
Like
half
here or like here.
No, so see how you're just doing this?
Yeah.
What you're doing is you keep your see my hands right there.
Mhm.
So this knuckle's pointing out, and that way it's not just here, because here you're gonna run the same problem because you're bending your knife this way. Put your fingers here, then move your knuckles a little bit forward, so there's just a barrier.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
I think so.
Okay.
Like here.
Yeah, right there. And then you kind of have the knife angled out, so you're always cutting that way, away from your hand.
I want to revert back to the other way. It's hard to retrain.
I know it's
really
tough.
like hard to.
It's gonna be hard, but this is something that's gonna keep you a little safer. Okay.
Okay.
Put that on the pile.
We're doing all the chicken.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I gotta go to Vegas tomorrow. Fuck it.
You're going to Vegas?
Apparently.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
We went to Vegas together.
Oh, we
one
did.
time.
Ah, that was nice. You met my parents.
I did meet your parents.
Yeah.
That was like a surprise
So,
on the way. Oh, I'm doing it wrong.
So check this out. Put the knife right here, and that way you can kind of like, you feel the knife touching the bone,
Mhm.
and then you can just do that, and that way you just follow that thing around.
Okay. Tell me if I'm being too slow.
No, dude, I'm not gonna tell anyone who's learning how to fuck around with knives that they got me like over their shoulder. They're going slow because that's a great way to slice your fucking fingers. You know.
That would make this episode so much better, though.
No,
if it turned into an emergency room visit.
I've done that on an episode.
Really?
And sliced my hand. Yeah. Which episode was that? Was that during the episode where I was cleaning? Oh, no, it was after an episode, but I was on live and I was cleaning off that blade right there and stabbed myself in the hand.
Should I get any of this? Like, yeah, I can get this.
Yeah, I get that. You got some chunks right there.
It's harder to do the thing that you told me to do with my hands this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met your parents and your sister.
Yeah. And then we went to AVN.
Yeah.
Nah. That was right before I got roofied.
Yeah, it was right before you got
Yeah.
roofied.
It was nice to have a friend with me before that happened.
Yeah.
Let's check, make sure all the chunks are up. There, good. I feel good.
Yeah, that was an eventful trip. I like bled through my pants. So when I got there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was supposed to be a fun like content trip to Vegas. Like I had a flight and I was like, you know what's gonna be more fun? Going to Vegas with Nathan. And I can like suck his dick in the car. I can say that on here?
Yeah.
Okay. I can like suck his dick in the car and then we'll have I'm supposed to do the nodules first. I already forgot.
No, you got them.
Okay.
Yeah, we were checked up.
And then I was like on my period and miserable the whole car ride. So and that was when you were eating like bags of broccoli, raw broccoli. So the whole car smelled like broccoli. And then I was like, I don't want to suck anyone's dick because my stomach hurts so bad. And then by the time we got to the hotel, it was just like, we're in the parking lot garage, and it was a whole thing.
Wait, did we fuck in the garage?
No.
Yeah,
I wish.
I was like,
that would have been great.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
No, it was just a trip to meet Nathan's parents.
Yeah.
Who were lovely. And then I learned all about how he like shot squirrels in the backyard and cooked them and stuff.
I'm telling
Which
you.
makes sense about how this turned out for you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm trashy as fuck.
No, I feel like if it's trashy, at least it's like it's useful, right?
Yeah.
It's useful trashy.
Yeah, I have definitely useful trashiness about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I cutting this right?
Yeah.
Am I doing a good job?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're such a good girl.
Thank you. That's all I want. It's the validation.
I'm gonna so pee in your mouth
Oh
later.
my gosh, that's all I want.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He knows what I like,
Yeah.
so.
She still doesn't let me put it in her butt though.
One day.
Yeah. Oh, question.
One day I will.
How do you feel like most like when guys like really want to put it in your ass? Do you find that an interesting thing? Because like I say that almost just for like shock value now. I really could care less if I get to fuck someone in the ass just because sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not.
I feel like it's the same reason that your camera guy doesn't want to fuck me. It's because you want to fuck my ass because I'm like, you can't fuck my ass. But as soon as I'm like, I only want you to fuck my ass, you can't fuck my pussy, you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's like let's be very honest. I would much rather fuck a vagina every day just for the sheer fact that it's like it works great. Yeah. It's meant for that. Yeah, it's like. Doing anal, the idea of it always seems fun, but that's like when like the girl is so into getting fucked in the ass, then I'm into it. But when it comes down to it, the cleanup, the prep, all that stuff, I just want to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of fucking work for the same payoff because the asshole, once it loosens up, it is just loose. The pussy can grip down on you, you know.
Yeah.
I was working with a girl not too long ago where. It was me and another guy, and her asshole was nightmarishly elastic to a point where her gape was just like, I put it in once,
and then it goes.
And it just.
Oh, really?
And I was like.
That's kind of amazing.
And like, one second, I just put my fucking chicken hands in my mouth. But, and like, I'm just like, and I stick my dick in there, I'm like.
And it's like...
And I'm just like blown away. I'm not having fun. This girl is just boring as shit. But I'm just like, this is weird. It's like you can feel the top and you can feel the bottom like you're sticking your dick into PVC pipe, you know? But it's like nothing's around. I'm like, I'm just waiting for that pop noise.
Oh my god.
It was real interesting.
That is very interesting. I don't get to fuck girls in the ass.
Why not? Why haven't you done any strap-on stuff?
I don't know. I feel like well, to be fair, I don't shoot with a lot of girls in general, just because it's easier to schedule content with a boy, and most people want to see me fuck boys. But I also feel like, and I could be wrong, that a strap-on in the ass is not as pleasant as a dick because it's hard. And I am not a dommy person, even though
that's true.
People want me to be a dommy person because I'm really fit, and they're always like, "Where's all your dom content?" And I'm like, "I'm sub. I want to be." I say I dom from the top because I'm like I'm a sub, but I'm telling you that I'm the sub, and then I'm like, So.
No, I get you. I think if you ever start trying to go that route, I think that'd be an interesting route for you because I think you do really well.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's not your cup of tea.
No.
But it's like, that's why I'm very happy. I was like, I'll do whatever the fuck they want me to do. It's like, you want me to fucking dom you? Okay. You want me to be a little more submissive? Okay. I don't care. I act.
Yeah. I also, I have fucked a boy in the ass with a strap on.
Yeah, I know. You've asked me to do it.
Yeah. But you should see, I'm not meant to have a dick. I don't know what to do with it. And it's, like, so obvious. Like, people are like, oh, I want to see you peg a guy. And I'm like, here you go. And it's me going, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. I'm really
especially
glad I'm
when
a
you
girl.
can't feel it. Yeah. It's got to be tough because I know a lot of girls who are like, oh, I'm good at this. I'm like, girl, I've seen your hips move.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't understand, because your dick's, like, in a weird spot. Our dick is right where it needs to be, and we've been using it our whole life. So this makes sense to us, you know? It's like, everything about our being is... Now, how they do in fucking is case by case, because not everyone's got experience, you know?
Yeah.
And also, everyone's a little different. Me fucking you could be amazing. Dante, or the guy behind the camera fucking you, might be terrible. And that's not because it might not. It's not because he's bad at it, but he just may not work as well with you.
Yeah.
And I've seen girls like certain girls where they love working with me, or they love working with this guy, or they hate working with me just for just the way things are going. It's
weird because sometimes you'll be fucking someone and you're like, our rhythm is off. So I'm fucking you, but to a different song than you're fucking me. But it's not I'm they're fucking me, and then it will be good for a second, and then they move, and then I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong. I mean, it could be me too, but it's just that person just doesn't move the way you move.
And I totally understand that because especially during scenes, I've worked with certain girls where I'm like, that was terrible, and then one day for some reason we click.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's such a strange thing. It's like, why? What? We fuck before
all the time.
We fuck all the time, but all of a sudden it finally worked out. Know who's a good example?
Who?
Allison Ray.
Oh, okay. I've never worked with her. I know who she is, though. She's cute.
I hated her for a real long time. Fucking hated her. We've talked about this on the show. I
was gonna say, I was like.
Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. We fucking hated each other, and all of a sudden, one day it's like we had sex. I forget what it was. I forget where we had sex. I was on a scene. I'm like this. Huh.
You're like, oh.
Where was this person, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so strange how that can work. And, most people will never know that because most people never get that extra chance, you know?
Yeah, you fuck somebody one time and then that's it.
It's if you fucked a random dude on the street and he was just absolutely terrible, you're not going to give him another chance, you know? But in porn, you get multiple chances because we get hired with each other, you know?
Yeah.
So it's something that not very many people get to enjoy. And I'm quite happy that we get to enjoy that because there's some people I at first glance, I was like, I don't ever want to fuck this person again. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wow, that was really nice. Did you have anyone that you fucked and it was awful? Then all of a sudden, it was like, that was really good. Because this is an upward story, so you can say their name how it was bad at first, and then it was really good.
It is an upward story. I don't feel like I have any. I'm trying to think if I've ever worked with somebody who I'm like, oh, I don't.
Because we were perfect together since the beginning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You should see our first scene.
Oh, so hot.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's actually, I feel like one of the, because I'm, dolled up in that scene, and most people don't.
Most
people don't care if I'm dolled up, and most of my glam scenes don't do well, but that one is really good. I was excited about that. And then, yeah. Then you fucked me more in the shower after that scene. For a little bit.
It was a good day.
Yeah. I don't think that there's anyone specifically where I'm like, I feel like I have the opposite, so I won't name names, where I'm like, oh, this was good sex, and then I fuck them again, and I'm like, this what isn't good anymore. Or I just fucked more people who were like better, and then you're comparing it to like, you know.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely an interesting thing.
yeah.
It can be interesting. It's neat. It's something that not a lot of people get experience, and I'm grateful sometimes to this job for letting me to experience something like that.
Yeah, I'm grateful for this job for like, before I did porn, I had only fucked like 8 people.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then it's like, I was like, I need to up my numbers really fast. Because like, I'm like, I'm old now, and now I'm like, I'm gonna fuck everyone.
I'm an old shrew now.
Yeah, so, and then I started fucking
How old were you at the fuck that one?
27.
Yeah, shut up.
But like 27, only fucking like 8 people. I was such a good girl.
Yeah, I was.
For so long.
I was so not a good girl. I think by 27, yeah, I was a year into porn. I was already a swinger for a long time.
Okay.
And let's see. I was a swinger. My numbers were already over the triple digits. And I'm not saying that as an impressive thing. I was just like, I remember like thinking that before I got into porn. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, I need to get into porn because I like, once you get to porn, it's like, yeah, whatever numbers.
Yeah.
Whatever. But when I was just a fucking civilian, I'm like,
yeah.
how many people you fucked? Good news, I didn't really get
Your girlfriends are like, how many? And you're like, 500.
I think it's
10K chicks.
well, because I remember it was like over 1,000 scenes.
Oh yeah, then.
Yeah.
And you just did a scene with 7 girls.
Yeah.
You fuck a lot of the same girls over and over again.
No, I don't.
Really?
No, it's almost always new girls. Like maybe I'll get to work with one girl 3 times a year. I'm working almost every day though.
I know you're working every day because every time I call, I always text him and I'm like, can I come over after the gym and suck your dick? And he's like, I'm working, and I'm like, God damn it! Can I wash my hands or what are we doing now?
Wash your hands. Hey Dante, you can move the camera over here?
Yeah, follow me to wash my hands.
This is the money shot.
Yeah. Watch. Look, I'm a dirty girl, but I'm getting clean though. Look. Can I use this?
Yeah. Gotta open yourself up the camera though. Arch it. Arch it.
Can you even see? I'm really just trying to seduce your camera guy. I worked really hard for that.
That bud?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
Can I use this?
Yeah, bud.
Thank you. He's gonna be like, I tried to give you an apron, but I was like, no.
Alright. Back to the cooking show.
Don't stab me.
Try not to.
I don't want to be in the emergency room episode of hanging out with Cooking with Nathan. Hanging out with Nathan. What is it?
It's Cooking with Nathan.
We're gonna hang out with Nathan later.
Yeah. Today on Cooking with Nathan, emergency room and how we deal with it. Woo.
I do think that stitches look really cool though.
Stitches do look cool.
So, whenever I've gotten stitches, I'm like, I want them to keep them.
When they look, I don't think that's cool.
No, that's cool.
Show it off, buddy. Oh, look at this.
He's
pants
trying to
are almost
seduce me
down.
now.
His pants are almost down. We got this. All right, moving on. So what I'm gonna have you do? You ever peel ginger?
I've just used a knife to cut off the sides of it.
So this is how you're supposed to do it.
With a spoon?
Yeah, it works really well.
I did not know this.
Mm-hmm.
I normally like cut it into squares and then chop off the sides.
Like that.
Okay.
Back.
Where are you
buddy.
going?
I believe in you. What's really good for hangovers? Like what's
You didn't want to use my mouth?
Let's see. No, I think he's gonna throw up.
Oh.
What's the exact?
I
thing
don't
that
want him to
people
throw them in my mouth.
Baby bird, you some.
What's the exact thing that what?
I was trying to go. Fox will be a 10 call time. All right. Yes, we can. What's like something that like you don't want when you're hungover?
That I don't want.
Yeah, like what would be the thing that you really don't want when you're hungover?
When I'm hungover, I really don't want anything healthy.
Yeah.
I want all greasy food.
Yeah.
And then.
Just trying to think of what would make him feel sicker.
Oh, like we should make him sick. You know what would make him feel better is ginger.
Yeah.
Some ginger tea.
Oh yeah. Hey bro, you want some broccoli?
Oh yeah, broccoli. would make you feel worse?
You want me to put it in your butt?
Do you want me to peg you after that?
I think he does.
I don't know if this is easier.
Well, here, try your way. Because honestly, this is just supposed to be.
It smells so good because I can smell now.
Yeah. How was that going from not being able to smell to being able to smell?
It's awesome, and you're like also like kind of confused. Like you're like because I couldn't smell at all, which sucked because you don't realize how much joy being able to smell brings to your life.
Oh wait, you should put those.
I like
Yeah, try to get as much of that off. Then we're just gonna throw it in the blender.
But yeah, so then things smelled weird, like especially bad things, like how I smell.
Oh, that's pretty much good.
You know how this is good.
Yeah.
You can leave the skin on.
Yeah,
this part.
we're just trying to get most of it off. It's a little bit more bitter than you'd normally want.
But this is weird that I did not know this about the spoon thing.
It's
Is this a thing that white people don't know either?
probably. There's
Okay.
something I learned in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like instead of using a like a potato peeler, you're just gonna hit it a bunch.
But yeah, so once I could start smelling again, I just was like I was really excited.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. And also, like, you know, in this world, it's funny because people are like, oh, you can't smell. That's like good for your job because you're always like, you know, have your face in people's asses and stuff. And I'm like, but I like the smell or I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? It's like.
And honestly, there's only so many times where I'm like, that smells so bad. I'm like, I can't. You
Yeah.
know? There's very few times. It might help.
Oh, okay.
And just get both those and
Stop trying to do my job.
I'm sorry. Yeah, because like there's only so many times where I'm like, that is a fucking smell where I'm like, I don't want to be here. Other than that, like most of the time it's not bad, you know?
Yeah.
I've been on a couple gay sets though where there's a smell.
When you're shooting all your gay porn.
No, like there's a guy named Nick Fit. He asked me to come and work out in the scene. Got Dante to be in his first gay scene with me. And so we're in the background.
Oh, yeah, you guys were doing this after our shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
And yeah, so those were interesting smells. But that's because those guys are like sad. I don't know. It's like I just felt bad. So clean this off, throw in the trash, and then we're gonna come over top. I'm gonna do this.
Don't use your puke hands to open the trash. I'm just
I
kidding.
clean
I'm kidding.
So we're gonna.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do. Let's see. That much. Cut
Parsley.
that. No, it's got cilantro.
Cilantro.
This, and that. Throw it in the
All of
Vitamix.
this stuff?
Yeah.
This stuff?
Yep.
This stuff?
Yep. And the ginger. And you put this bad boy back on.
Okay. And then I
Press it.
pulse?
Yeah.
Do I just keep pressing?
Yeah, just hold it.
This is the funnest part.
I'm gonna do a little extra because I think this will work out more nicely. Stop it. Just the other way.
Okay.
Coconut, kind of make it mix easier. Pulse it.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're doing it. Just all get set on the side.
Yum. It smells like garlic.
Pulse. All right, good to go.
I like that we're making Indian food and then you're gonna bang me after this.
Yeah. Right? Sounds nice. So you don't have to fucking deal with what I did a while back.
Okay.
What's with knives?
Why don't you put that in there?
Okay. This smells so good.
Hell fucking yeah.
To him, it probably smells horrible though. Does it make you want
No.
to puke more?
Honestly, when it's fresh food, it never smells bad because like it's like you want usually it's like in my opinion it's like when you're hungover you want shitty food, but that's just because nobody can make you don't want to make the fucking fresh food right then, you know?
That's true. And then mix this up.
1 second. Now we're gonna do this. Bring this right here. We are gonna get all these and start dumping a little bit in.
Yeah,
These are new.
they are all new.
And also, guys, if you want to save yourself some time, go to a store that's got Indian stuff, and they usually have a paste that you can just put in, take care of this whole problem.
Oops.
What?
I opened it bad.
No worries.
And I got this everywhere.
Dude, no worries. So let's
Okay.
see. All these ones, this you want to be a little sparing with. So just
I didn't put that on.
a dusting, I would call it. Was this? This is a nice one. So
Okay. And the same thing with these ones?
yeah, nice
Just
dusting
dust
of that.
it.
A dusting of it.
Okay.
There you go. That.
A dusting of it?
A dusting.
Okay.
So if anybody, no worries.
Sorry.
So if everyone's wondering, paprika, we're using turmeric.
Am I dusting the paprika?
Yeah.
Do you trust me to dust it?
Yeah,
anymore?
well, this is your meal.
Oh my god.
If everybody on here is wondering, we're doing gram masala, chili powder, ground coriander, turmeric, paprika, and this is Himalayan sea salt.
Dusting?
Afghani sea salt because it's from Afghanistan.
A dusting?
A dusting. No, like it was salt. You want a little more than that. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Good. And then, oh yeah, then we get the yogurt. I find it interesting as a Westerner, like all what is it? Mediterranean and like Indian, a lot of yogurt, and that's the
Yeah.
marinade.
I didn't ever know what tzatziki sauce was for
Yeah.
a long time, and then I'm like, oh, it's like yogurt and stuff.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
Because it's like in like America, we're thinking yogurt as that like breakfast food that we eat like on the side with
Yeah,
like strawberries
granola.
and shit. Yeah, and granola.
You're not thinking of it as a sauce with chicken
Yeah.
and stuff.
And I don't make enough Indian food often enough to really come up with like good fresh ideas to make yogurt into things. So get like 2 or 3 good scoops of that.
Before you do that, can you tilt the bowl on the side? Just to look at it?
Is it good? Does it look good? Do I look good?
Yes.
Don't lie to me.
He's like, it's good.
You can ask Nathan since the first time I shoved the glory hole with you guys, and I was like, yeah.
It's not about you, Dante, okay? Jesus.
She
One more.
asked.
Do one more.
One more?
Yeah, one more halfer.
Here?
That's good. Alright. And now mix
It
that
looks
up.
like cheese.
And if guys you're wondering what we put in there, cilantro, garlic, ginger went in first. Mix that all together. This should make a really good marinade.
I'm excited to try this like without you now.
Oh, at home?
Yeah.
Well, you can call me. I'll fucking send you the recipe because I'm going to have to write all these things down because I'm trying to make that cookbook.
Oh, that's so cool. Is this your own recipe?
No. Is any of it, like, it's
I don't
Indian,
know.
so none of it's like, I'll look at like recipes to remind
He's
myself.
like a dusting. Your cookbook's gonna be like, and then a dusting.
Oh, yeah,
of this,
it's
and
dude.
then a dusting of that.
Measurements are not fucking real to me. And yeah, get them all covered. Cause
That's how you know if you're like a good cook. That's why I say when you're like, do you have experience cooking? I'm like, I can follow a recipe. And normally, like, but I'm not somebody who's like, dusting.
Smell that.
I didn't want to put my hair in it. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, I'm excited about
good?
this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what it is because this is actually not. It's like chicken tikka masala is a pretty healthy meal, especially when you're like working out, because it's just rice, this, and cilantro.
Yeah.
And the main sauce is just tomato.
Yeah.
So it's a real easy, quick one to make.
It's
Technically,
not
if I
the
was
orangey sauce. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
it is a little bit more orangey.
Okay.
Now the difference that I think we're gonna try today is instead of using heavy cream, we're gonna use coconut milk.
Oh, okay.
So it may come off a little bit more Thai.
I like Thai.
Because it's like I want to use a heavy cream just to thicken it up, but at the same time, well, let's try it. Feel good about that?
Yeah.
Cool. So we let that thing sit for a
That's
bit.
always my favorite question when you're like, do you feel good about what you did here? And you're like, I think. And then he's gonna be like, you did it wrong. And stir it more.
No, it's good.
I'm excited about your cookbook. I didn't know that was a thing that you were
it's
doing.
gonna be called "Let Me Put My Food in You."
I like that.
So, put it up.
Okay.
You can put it in the fridge, but this is supposed to do it for 10 minutes. We may not have 10 minutes, so.
Can I wash my hands again?
Jesus, you are so neat.
I
Wash your
know.
hands. Go.
I am needy. I'm a needy bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a high maintenance needy bitch.
Guys, I'll make this a lot more complicated.
Oh, that's what's in there. Cool. Now, if we want pull the trash around, we're gonna clean this up real fast. Guys, always remember, clean as you cook.
I always think it's funny that there's all these like jokes like bitch make me a sandwich type shit, like girls belong in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But then like all the best chefs in the world are always boys. And it's just like boys
Well,
are
no,
just
why, dude? You
better
like
at
working in a
everything.
kitchen is just not a great environment for a lot
Yeah.
of women. It's gotten better. I'll clean that up later.
Okay.
But it's still never been that great of a place. So what we're doing now? Onion.
Yeah.
How do you cut onions?
I cut off the ends.
Well, actually, make this a little.
And then
no,
I
we're gonna do this. Wait, so you cut end,
Yeah.
peel it.
Yeah.
God, that's hot. Yeah, do that. It is.
You're
It's like,
gonna say I'm
dude.
doing it wrong?
No, it's always interesting to me to see people do it, and they do it in these weird ways, where I'm just like, what are you fucking doing? So this is the way I was taught.
Oh, it's the fan is blowing all the onion off the table.
Yeah.
It's not me.
You throw it in the trash right there.
Why are you ignoring me?
I'm not ignoring you. I never would.
I'm kidding.
I never. You're too pretty. You're too pretty. Stop it.
I'm glad you think so.
I do. This is interesting doing it this way, man. This is it's a lot more no lulls in the conversation except just watching the person really concentrate on something.
I never shut up. So.
You're shut up right now. Don't worry, we got a robot that can
Okay.
clean this up in a little bit.
Oh, okay. And then I would chop it this way and then into
So,
diced.
may I show you?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You may.
here, and then what you're gonna do is angle, angle, angle. Last one, and then what you end up doing is you cut right here.
It's like a
All the
bloomin'
way.
onion now.
Yeah, and then it's just knuckles. So
I did not know how to do that that
yeah.
way.
And that way, once you get to the spot where they're not, so. And so right around here is where it's going to stop coming apart like that.
Yeah. And then you just chop
And
it
then
like
you just
normal.
chop here.
Okay.
and
So you
go-
don't chop all the way to the ends when you're doing it like.
No, it makes it really hard to cut.
Okay.
So that way it's, and I'm not doing this as good as I should, but.
Okay. I was about to say while you were doing it, I was like, I don't think this is as good as you could.
And it's
do.
like, Nathan's supposed to be better than
Yeah.
this. I don't know. So, there
Okay,
you
so
go.
now I can do it.
Yeah, let me get a little container and put all this in
Okay,
here.
so
So,
it's like here.
No.
Angle at the top.
Well, you want to get, let's see, yeah. You want to get the knife edge to be right there. You don't want to go all the way across and you're cut straight through it.
Didn't you just cut straight through it?
No, I cut. That's why at the very end I had to.
Like that?
No. I said put the knife there.
You gotta leave some of the.
Yeah, you want to leave some of it so you can so it doesn't cut it all the way through.
So like there?
I mean,
No.
go through down, but don't go all the way to the edge.
So watch. We're gonna do this like the movie Ghost. Here, grab the knife. So here you go. Let's see. Right there, and go all the way down. All the way down to the ground. Yeah. And that's way. So you leave some on the end so it all stays together because you've cut all the way through.
Oh, this is the end that
Yeah.
we're leaving. That okay. That makes sense. I got it now. I think. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch me do it. I'm gonna do it right. Watch.
Okay. There you go.
Was
Yeah.
that kind of right?
Yeah. No, it's you're there. Again, it's just knife skills, learning how to use it, and I got more time than most on the knife. And as you come around the other side, you want to start angling your knife. There you go. There it is. There you go. This last one. Cool. And then take it and go cut to about there.
Okay.
So put your hand on the top and go through.
So I can put my hand like this.
No. So you're cutting this way, cut up here to hold it there, and you just slice
okay.
through to about like right there.
Here?
Yeah. There you go. And let's call that good.
Call you good.
No, you only need to do one.
Just kidding.
See?
I
Already
was
little
just seeing
chunks.
I was just saying if you knew.
And then, yeah, knuckle here, remember? So you're doing this,
Uh-huh.
and the thumb and pinky are farther back than these ones, because that's where your hands are. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good. There you go. Look at that. Boom. I'm teaching.
I know, I'm learning.
Yay.
It's good to be bro.
I did not know how to cut onions the right way.
Well, you're doing a good job.
Okay. So like one more?
So, yeah, do one more. Yeah, and kind of get it off so you can see. There you go. There it is. And that next one, what I usually do,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get this away from all that, cut off the little ending pieces. But I'll kind of grab middle and here and make sure my knife is connected in there before I start cutting down, so you don't cut your fingertip.
Okay.
There you go. Saw into it. There it is. It doesn't need to look like perfect pretty. Boom. And then it's just taking those little long bits and chopping them up.
Oh, this way. Ready?
Yeah. Dope. You happy?
I feel like this is a trick question.
No,
I'm super happy.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with the onions. I'm happy with all these boys.
All right. Yeah, guys, if she does really good today, there's going to be a gangbang waiting for her.
Yeah. I wish.
Or I'm going to set you up in money.
Yeah. Pay me out to all your friends.
No, that's all I want to do. So, yeah, let's put this in here. And then more fucking ginger.
I love ginger. You get the spoon back that you peel it with? I don't know if all these onions will fit in this.
Well, then we'll just put them on the side. Just try to keep
Or
things.
Dante on the side.
Hell yeah. Dante, react.
Yeah, react. I'm talking to you. He's like every other boy in my life, ignoring me.
Not ignoring you.
I like how this is funny, but also sad.
Oh wait, am I using this knife or the spoon?
Whatever you want to do. I'm giving you both, so you can try whatever you want.
Now I'm gonna I'm gonna use the knife and he's gonna be like. See?
No, I'm. You do whatever you want. The reason also to use it this way is you're having less.
You're losing less of the.
Yeah,
ginger.
you're using less, so you can also do those. Because we're chopping this into chunks. Yeah. Okay, that. Saute that. Got a little cilantro under there. Good stuff. Guys, you got it. You're such a good girl.
Thank you.
You're such a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that's all I want to hear.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Validate me.
You are so validated. Don't worry, in an hour you're gonna have some lovely fiddles to eat.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love food.
You know what you should do real fast though?
What?
Put salt in the water so you season the water so you can turn on the rice.
Okay.
So once you're done, well, no, once you're done with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the rice will take 15 to 30 minutes.
This is like a workout.
Yeah,
Do my
right?
arms look pumped up from doing this, or no?
Yeah.
Kind of. Kind of pumped up.
Just grab it like this.
Is it? Does it look really like?
It's fucking solid.
Yeah.
Just flex.
This is my workout, is so that I can just
Look good
peel
while you're
ginger.
peeling.
Shoulders look.
It's a workout.
Shoulders are fucking
Yeah.
solid.
I think I kind of destroyed this ginger. Did
That's
I
fine.
do it wrong?
It's again, these are like things I had to sit in the kitchen for hours and do. So.
It smells so good though.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you're gonna ask me if I'm happy about it, and
No.
I'm gonna be like, I'm not. I did a shitty job.
Well, do you want me to tell you you won't get laid after this if you do a shitty job?
Oh my god. Then hold on. I gotta keep working on this.
Cause and effect, okay?
Good girls.
Just need that one right now.
Good girls get. Wait, what?
Just that one. So we move
Oh.
all this stuff aside.
Okay.
That'll
Can I
work.
throw this away?
Yeah.
Oops.
And then
That's
just.
how I cook. Oops. Oops.
I
Oops.
did it again.
Oops.
I broke you with your heart. I got lost in the way. Oh, cooking food. So, chop that. I'm gonna say. Just get that little piece off like that, and. So what you want to do is kind of get some pieces similar to that. You got it?
Yeah, like thin sliced.
Yeah, then slice. You know,
Ginger.
take it easy, but also just remember it's just.
Okay, watch I do it. Watch me. Watch me go. Okay.
Watch me.
Okay, but like watch.
Wait,
it's
let me
like
get
it's like
some-
this. Do
let
I
me
have?
get
I
some
know.
ginger in your hair.
I know. One time I was at a restaurant eating
Just comb
and
your hair.
there was a fry in my hair. I don't even know how it got in there. There was like literally like
Were you
a fry.
eating fries?
Yes, but I don't know how it got stuck in my hair. So there's ginger in this side of my hair too. You get it?
Alright, but see your thumb is? And bring your hand knuckles up closer.
Okay.
Because this is the way you're going to make those nice thin slices.
Like here.
Yeah. There you go. There it is. There you go.
Oops.
No worries. Easy solution. Well, don't, because you're going to...
What?
No. But you made it thick, so just grab it like the same way and pinch it.
Oh, okay. So I don't cut
Yeah.
myself because you care about me. Thank you.
I do, and I don't want you to fucking die.
I mean, I'm gonna die though.
We're all going to die someday. There it is. There you go. Who's a bad bitch?
I am.
We got this. Yeah. Who's gonna let me eat her butt later?
I am.
There we go. Positivity.
Yeah.
Yay.
Positive reinforcement.
Yay.
I wish this was what happened every time I cooked.
Someone's just there, be like, I'm gonna fuck you so good
Yeah.
later. Oh. No, that looks good.
More?
Mm-mm.
That's it?
That's good. Now, that's on the side.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you what to do with the garlic.
Okay.
Actually, you know what to do? Salt and water.
Oh yeah.
So grab some salt.
My hands are kind of gross. Do you
That's
care?
fine. Yeah, just grab salt.
No, this is the salt. Do you want a dusting of salt?
Yeah, dusting the salt in the salt water.
Watch me dust the salt. Come here.
Get close.
Come here.
Get close.
Real close, watch. I'm gonna dust this. A dusting. But a little bit more for the salt.
A little more.
A little bit more.
Good. Do you know why we do that?
Because it flavors the rice.
Flavors the water and it also makes it heat up faster.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So now turn that bitch on to high.
Turn this bitch on now.
I'm gonna put that thing down. And then gonna get some coconut oil. No, avocado oil. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, avocado oil.
Avocado oil. Right.
Yeah, got it.
Put some in the pan.
Okay, hold on. Watch me dust this pan with avocado oil. Are you ready? A dusting. That?
A little more.
Dusting.
A little more.
That dusting.
Good. Just put that on the side. Turn this one onto high.
Okay.
High. You can go the other way.
Oh, I can go? Okay.
No worries.
I would assume that it was like a thing.
No. You would assume wrong. Boom.
That's fair.
Failure.
That's fair.
And let that thing heat up. That's gonna take a second. I'd say grab that little spatula. How's it going, guys? You enjoying this?
Yeah, are you enjoying this?
Now we got to work on this. So what I would do, so you take this, blade out that way, smash it, and then
Wait, that's how you're supposed to cut garlic?
well, there's a lot of different ways to cut it.
Smash it and cut it.
So smash,
Okay.
smash down. My knuckles are there.
You're so good at this.
Been doing this for a very long time. But yeah, just make sure the blade's out, smash it down, and then
Okay, watch. Watch me do it. Are you ready? Watch me. Smashed garlic. Look at how perfect that
you can
is.
smash it more.
God damn it. Okay.
There you go.
Look at how perfect that is.
So
I
perfect.
spit all over Dante.
He likes it. And when it comes to something small like that, you don't need to come up as much, just because you have more of a chance of clipping your knuckles.
Okay. Watch me smash this. Ready? Smash. Okay, wait. Watch. Okay.
There you go. Nice, nice, nice. And also watch out because your knife's going in instead of going out.
It goes this way?
No,
Instead of this way?
you're starting to go towards your hand and not away from your hand.
Oh, cutting.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, watch this.
Yeah, watch him.
Watch this. More. Smash it.
There you go.
I did not know this about garlic. You're about to save me so much time in my life because I cut this really bad and wrong.
I got
apparently.
you. Now let's grab these onions. Bring them over to the bot.
Normally, I would like.
So see how the oil's starting to retract?
Yeah.
So now it's getting hot. It's going to start smoking a little bit, so dump those in there.
All of them?
Yep. Let's see. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's good.
Okay.
And now, get that thing.
Okay.
Oh, gosh, that's fucking off. Just because that's going to burn faster.
Okay.
And now you want to stir that up so it gets all the oil all over all the onions. So yeah, vigorous, vigorous. We use words.
Vigorously stirring.
There you go. And when you see this one actually start to boil, we turn this down
And
to
then
low.
And we simmer it for
And we simmer it.
15 minutes. Is that right?
Well, I simmer it pretty much until it's done, but yeah, I guess like if we're looking at time, man, it's gonna be terrible writing a cookbook.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Is you're gonna be like a dusting.
Yeah, dusting.
And then you
I'm
can
gonna
be
no,
like-
I'm gonna think of 1,000 different words for like dusting and like a spritz and like like a girl's bukkake didn't go well. It's just a spritzing. All right.
That didn't go well.
Turn that down to like 3. 3 with the lid on it. Alright, now what you want to do is try to keep it off the side. So get all of them, scrape it off the side and push it down. There you go. And then we're going to, now that they're all nice and so, we're going to go down to, let's say 6, we're going to put the lid on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we could sit there and stir it and cook it faster.
Okay.
But we got other shit to do, you know?
Yeah.
And basically, once these become translucent or see-through, glassy, then we can calm the fuck down. Then we can throw these things in there because then they're almost done. Then we throw the ginger and the garlic in there.
Soften it.
Soften it up.
Yeah.
I
I like to keep most things hard though.
Oh, I bet you do. So next, let's see. This, that. Let's sear off the chicken.
Okay, let's. Oh, this is gonna be the worst part for me.
No, that'll be fine. We're gonna do this. That. Boom.
Boom.
Let's say.
I want like to do the fun like when we were doing dusting, we should have done it like in the hands
Bam!
and then be like,
Bam!
like the dumb salt guy.
Call that missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Who's that fucking guy?
I don't remember.
Bobby Filet? Bobby, no.
I
Something.
mean, he's somebody.
Little more avocado oil in there.
We gotta give you your own cooking reality show on the Food Network.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Why? It would be amazing.
I've only heard terrible things about like being on the Food Network.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah.
Oh,
Put a good amount. Let's see.
a good dust.
A good.
dusting.
So like an Arizona dusting.
Okay, an Arizona dusting.
God, I can't wait to write this. Just thinking of words.
Is this good? Or more?
Turn that thing too. More. More. Alright.
Okay.
Just basically one enough to where it covers the bottom of the pan, and once it heats up too, you can actually let it, like, it'll move around a little bit more.
Like you don't have to move it in the pan like that because it'll spread out from being hot.
And so this is going to be the tricky part for you.
Okay.
How to let the thing sit there long enough to brown.
But not overcook it.
No, it's the longer it's good. It's dark meat, so you can take it for longer. But you want to brown, but not turn it too fast.
Not turn it
This is
over
a
too
patience game now.
fast? I have none.
Not to be like this.
I have none.
So I'm going to show you how, because basically you can see once you put it on there, you don't want to crowd the pan,
Okay.
but you want to put enough in there so you can see the bottom of it so it browns. You know, that's what we're doing now because we're not cooking in the kitchen. We don't have to do this fast. Fuck you, fly.
Okay. So I put it in there when it's ready?
Yeah, once it's ready.
She's not yet?
It's not. Let's up a little bit. And one of the things you can do with this,
Yeah.
so you don't have to like keep spooning it. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, just gotta keep moving around.
I like the spoon things.
Bet you do. This is a great shot of your ass, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll stay here then. Watch.
There it is. Jiggle, jiggle.
Yeah. Let's like to see you jiggle jiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open up the camera. Look how yell at you. Your back is to it. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
um,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right, now I want you to turn this thing so it gets all around the pan. There you go. That's good
Yeah.
enough. So now start taking chunks of meat.
That's what I aim for, is good enough. Okay. I'm trying to make Dante laugh. He doesn't like any of my jokes. And I can
That's
just,
because he's trying real hard to throw it.
so I just put it.
Yeah, put it all in there and just kind of spread it out. And don't touch the pan.
Okay, I'll try not to.
So
All of it in here?
No, not all of it.
Okay,
That
we do it in
that's probably your last
batches, right?
one. So now what you do with the tongs is spread it out pretty good.
Can I wash my hands?
Yeah, look. Cooking with Nathan. This actually looks really fucking good. Yeah.
Run the painting
Remember that you made me really weird. Oh, I spread it out with the tongs.
Yeah, just kind of spread it out a little bit. And so technically, I think this should be about 2 to 3 minutes each side. If you want to use a timer, or you just let that sit.
So then do you not use a spatula to turn them? Do you use this and just kind of...
Me personally, I
Yeah.
just do this.
Oh, can I watch you do that?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll make you do the second one.
I don't want to... I feel like I would fuck that up really bad.
Ooh, you're gonna find out. But yeah, what you can do is you can grab one of these spatulas and you can flip them over, or you can flip them over one at a time. We did cut them a little smaller, but I think this is better bite size wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, always checking on everything.
Okay.
Shake this up. Or you can get the spatula and kind of turn around, spin that. Smush, smushy.
I'll do all of the things. Yeah.
It's interesting doing this because I feel like I have my my old chef in my ear yelling at me as I'm doing this.
Oh, like you're just in your mind.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not yelling at you.
Would you be yelling at me? What?
I said like I'm because I was thinking you meant like me, and I'm like I'm not yelling at you.
No, not you. Ah, sweet, they're translucent. So let's throw the ginger and the garlic in there. Actually, you know what I want to do? If I throw the garlic in there, but I want to chop this up a little finer, just so it's not so chunky when we.
He's basically just saying that I messed it up.
No, you didn't. You actually did great. You did what I told you to do. You're a good girl.
Yeah. Okay. Should I cover it back up or wait?
Yeah, cover back up for right now. I'll hash this in a second.
Okay, that is not how he told me to cut it up at all. So I'm
No.
less worried about that I fucked everything up.
No, you did great. Now, stir that in. You?
Thank you. Vigorously or regular?
Vigorous.
Vigorously stirring is more fun. I really like that you do these videos where you just get a bunch of hot bitches, in my case cute bitches,
Oh, shut up.
to come over, and then you're like, you're gonna help me cook. Then you're gonna suck my dick.
Sometimes it works like that.
It doesn't work like that all the time.
No.
I would think that you would cook the dinner, or like what I guess in this case like lunch, in Dante's case breakfast, but and then you'd be like, okay, now you suck my dick because I made you this delicious meal.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of person though.
Really?
No, I'm the kind of person who's like, if you want to shoot afterwards, cool. If not, cool. Alright, Dante, you want to get pro Philip?
Can I cover this back up?
Yeah. Cover that one back up. Try to get this real good. A lot of oil. Almost pro flip.
Yum!
But it probably work better like this. Just stir it around.
Yeah, because there's a lot of oil and it's splattered all over me. This is why I should have worn the apron.
Yeah. Alright.
I told you so.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna let this go for a second to get real fragrant and like let that actually just probably kill the phone off now.
And stir it around?
Yeah, I'd stir that around a little bit more vigorously.
Vigorously, yeah. Is this the most attractive I've ever been to you? Is cooking in your kitchen like this?
Yes and no. There's been a handful of times where, have you ever seen someone do something in like normal life where you're like this, ugh, but when they're doing it, you're just really turned on by it?
Yeah.
You've done that a handful of times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's not,
I've seen
it's
you
not
with
this.
so much spit and piss on you, and in the moment, like, if you would have told me before, I'm like, no, but like, you're doing it, I'm like this. Yeah, I'm into that.
Okay.
So,
You made me like a chicken broccoli Asian fusion bowl before. Remember?
When?
I don't know, sometime I came over here and I fucked you and then you made me dinner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I like that.
What, the cooking part?
Both parts.
Cooking and feeding?
Yeah.
I like feeding people.
Professionally fucked and then professional dinner. You got all of the things.
Let's open these up.
Okay. Do you want me to, am I going to do it wrong?
You
wanna get a
Have you ever
close-up?
opened a can before?
Yeah, but I don't know if you have like a thing of how to do it.
I would just stop like about there, so you don't have to like fish around in there. So that thing slices your hand pretty easy.
Like here?
Get more. Right there. It's not like that's a big thing. It's just that you want enough.
I
to,
always get a fork and then, oh, he's full of all the tricks. Just this one or all of them?
Let's do all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. And also,
The baby one?
do
Look,
this
the little can is. That's so
because this
cute.
is gonna go in first. We're gonna do a scoop of that because this is a like concentrate.
Okay. I'm gonna try your trick that you just did. Okay, ready? Watch.
It just gives you enough so now you can pop it.
That's cool. I did not know that.
I know things.
Why are you so like? How'd you learn all this stuff? I like it.
When you work in the kitchen for a long time, you just end up learning this.
All the time.
This one's a little bit gonna be tougher.
Okay, I won't do that one.
This is usually a no-go with the knife, but whatever. You want to grab a spoon. See that little.
I want it. I got it.
Okay. What you're gonna do? Just scoop of that. The tomato. Yeah.
Just a scoop of it.
Yeah. Scoop it. Toss it right in. Mix
In
it up
here,
real
in
good.
here.
In there.
Okay. Like this much.
Yeah, it's good. It's concentrate. So throw that in there. Scoop that up. And now mix it up.
Vigorously.
Yeah, vigorously.
This looks so good. I'm really excited about eating. I was like, it wasn't that I wasn't excited about eating. It's just that like I had already ate breakfast and second breakfast, so now it's lunchtime and I'm like, I want it.
See the rice?
It's done. It's not done. Tell me.
Turn it off. So what we're gonna do is throw a little apple cider vinegar in there in a second.
Okay. What does that do?
That is just gonna add some acidity to it. It's gonna give it a little more flavor, and we're gonna let it fluff up.
Okay.
All right. So you gotta look all nice and stirred up.
Yeah. Stir it all up.
Cool.
And then what do I do?
So now we're gonna throw those tomatoes in there. Oh,
All
and
of
also
them?
open that one can.
Okay. I love this can trick.
It's neat, right?
Yeah. You're neat.
Fuck yeah. Look at that smile. Great smile.
Paid a lot of money
Did
to
you?
have straight teeth. God damn it. How'd you do it? Okay, you do that one. How do you squeeze it and get it out? I could add all these tomatoes right now?
Yeah. So just pop it up.
Okay. Yeah, I had braces for so long. That's like my only regret in life. I had braces until I was like 26, and then I started doing porn later.
Jesus.
But I had all these amazing videos of me
You
with
just
braces.
dump in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next one.
I was really cute with braces, just to let you know.
I want to see.
I'll show you.
So, fun fact, guys, once you throw these away, put it down. I'm sure some people know, some people don't, because it will go in the trash bag, and it'll slice up the bag, then you're taking it outside, and all fucking shit goes all over the ground.
That's.
So,
Can I stir this?
yeah, stir it up.
Yum!
Yeah, and we're gonna put that in the blender and really make
We
it into a nice
are?
sauce. Yeah. Once it lets it sit for a while, we're gonna put a bunch of seasoning in there.
A bunch of turmeric sauce that's gonna make
Bunch.
it. Spice that's gonna make it orange.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Spice doesn't make it orange.
What makes it orange?
It's really red. So what you end up doing, because you're putting a white thing in there, like coconut milk
Uh huh.
or the heavy cream, that turns it. Because you're taking red, putting white.
Oh. Okay. Just keep stirring it, or is it good?
Just keep get all of it off the sides. And then that's good, and let that simmer for a second. And now what I want you to do, grab this. Put that there, there. Take this, and what you're gonna do is kind of fluff it up a little bit. Throw a little apple cider vinegar in there.
I'm good at fluffing stuff.
And this you really want to do.
I have so many jokes today.
You want to do a, what do we say?
A dusting.
A dusting. Yeah, so just a dusting of apple cider vinegar.
Is this fluffed enough?
Yeah, that's good.
A dusting. Wait, are you gonna watch me do this so I don't
Yeah,
fuck it
what?
up? Ready?
That's good. Perfect. Now stir it up a little more.
Apple cider vinegar is like such a thing that I just assume that not a lot. I can smell it. You know apple cider vinegar cures everything?
Allegedly, I haven't. I keep hearing that. I'm just never sure if that's true or not.
It's like tea tree oil and apple cider vinegar. Like you never have to go to the doctor because it cures everything.
All right. Now that's good. So kind of good. Yeah. Smack it. Smack it. I'll put the lid back on. put this thing, actually put this over here. Okay, that problem, that sits, that chills. This, we're going to start doing pretty much all the same thing we did with the
dusting.
A dusting.
So
But
many
first,
dustings.
First, what we're going to do.
I want Dante to get off his phone and pay attention to me.
Huh?
He still doesn't even know I'm talking about him. I'm so excited about this food, Nathan. How often do you cook for yourself?
Like, a lot. Not, there's some days when I work too much, it makes it a little bit tougher, but I cook for myself a fucking lot.
Do you make like a bunch of stuff like this, like fancy, cool stuff, or do you just make like my go-to food is like because I live alone and I cook for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I always am like one pan meals.
Yeah.
Like if I could put chicken and broccoli in the same pan and throw it in the oven, or like chicken and sweet potatoes or whatever, and then just be like no mess. But like I would rather eat like this every day.
Well, yeah, this is just having the confidence of doing this. So what I'm gonna have you do?
Yeah.
I want you to put all that chicken in there because there was the one thing I always forget because we use chicken diet. There's a lot more fat, so fat rendered off and actually put a lot more on there.
Am I just putting the oil?
Yeah, well, we put it in this so we can actually strain off the oil.
Okay. It smells so good. I'm so excited about it. Yeah. I don't want to burn you.
No worries. So what I want you to do is put that down. Just get that shit out there. So. Yeah.
And put that in the thing too?
Yeah, put it in there.
That's all the good stuff.
Yeah, the tasty bits.
Yeah. You know, like the restaurants that there's like
Cracklins.
what is it called? Oh, the pan drippings.
Pan drippings.
There's certain restaurants around here that like you can get pan drippings with bread. Oh,
So good. So what you do is put that oil back in there,
okay.
and then pretty much do the same thing with the. Actually, you know what? Because.
Like it's popping on you.
Yeah, it's gonna do that for a second. So now, chicken back in.
Okay. The rest of it, right?
Yeah, let's see how see if it fits.
What's happening with this pan? Okay.
Dante's killing it with moving the cameras.
I know, I'm so glad that he's here.
Thanks, Dante. You are.
He's not even paying. I was talking to him, and he's just completely ignoring me.
But see, I'm paying him.
Okay, hold on.
We obviously know he's gay now, so it's he's not into the vagina.
That's true. He already turned me down multiple times on multiple occasions. But I'm like, can I suck your dick? And he is like, no, I don't feel like it. I'm not interested in that. And then we do the chicken for 2 minutes.
Yeah, just go for
He's
2
not-
minutes until you at least see some more coloration on it.
Yeah.
All right.
He's not even interested in me, and I'm here slaving over a hot kitchen all day.
Bitches
You don't
belong
even
in the
care.
kitchen.
Oh, I like that. Bitches belong in the kitchen.
Let me just show you how to do it first. I don't want to mansplain you about how to cook this food, but let me tell you how to do this real fast.
I want you to You know how much I love gender roles.
That's true. Could you give me a scissors, buddy?
I'm a big fan of gender roles.
No.
I'll cook dinner, you take out the trash.
Let's flip that around.
Well, you could cook dinner, but fine. I'll allow it.
You'll allow it, thank you. It's your benefit.
I'll allow it this way.
Alright, so remember all the seasonings we put in this?
Yeah, dusting.
Dusting.
Dust everything. Okay, so I'll start with this one?
Yeah. And with the salt, yeah.
Okay. I'm dusting.
So all
Too
the
much?
same stuff that went in the chicken goes in this, yeah.
A dusting.
Dusting. There you go.
More?
That's good.
Okay.
Good, good.
This is the most fun part. It makes you feel like you know what you're doing.
You're
like,
right.
shh, watch this.
Watch.
Watch this.
Bam! You do a little flavor there.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah. And then extra dusting.
It's good. And then stir it up.
Vigorously.
Vigorous.
Yeah.
Looks good.
You look good.
Damn right. Let's move this around. Try to.
To flip it.
I'd say get the spatula. See how it's
Thank you.
flipping.
It's looking brown. I
Alright.
can turn it.
Yeah, just.
Or do you want to?
What I would do is turn it like this and just hit them all like that. There you go. Yeah, hole in the pan.
Really? Not this way?
Yeah, that works. Just kind of move it around.
Oop. Oop. I feel like your way was better.
Yeah, I was moving it around the whole time. All right. So now that's there. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna hold the tomatoes, and
Okay.
you're gonna dub it out. Dante, would you move the camera for me?
With the spatula? Just
So I'm gonna go. Which way is gonna work for you? Go on this side. There you go. That smells nice.
smells so good. I'm really excited about eating.
You get all of it?
Mostly.
Yeah, get all the onions off the side.
Do I need to move the chicken again?
No, once you get all this done. You're trying to get all the chunky bits.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works like that. Cut that off. Hit the chicken.
Yum!
Yeah.
The chicken smells so good. I'm most excited about the chicken, I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's go over to the blender.
Put it on?
Yeah. You can use the blender for it.
Yes, I have used the blender before.
So yeah, keep your hand on the top. Turn that. Don't, yeah.
Just low?
Let's go a little faster. There you go. Yeah. You can pulse it if you want.
Like this?
Yeah.
Is that how you pulse?
Pulse it, or I think this. Also, give tomato a little bit to settle because it'll pop up and shoot you in the face.
It will?
Yeah, that's got a good consistency of baby food. But
Delicious. Yum!
dump it back in there, or yeah. Look over. Good.
I think I got it on my hair.
There you go. I'll lick it out later. Alright, just in the dish room. Deadlifts today?
You say
That
deadlift?
wasn't, I said deadlift today? That wasn't a no. Alright. Stick this back. And now, make sure the chicken's cooked.
Okay.
How does that look?
Some pieces look not cooked.
Well, also we stick it in there and let the chicken cook for a little bit longer. So, but no worries.
You tell me.
So here, we'll let that sit for a little longer.
Okay.
Be good. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna try the coconut oiling.
Is it? Oh, it's milk. Coconut milk.
Yeah, that's it.
Coconut oil.
Oh, sorry, coconut milk. There you go.
Watch me open this can.
Watching. God, you're doing so good.
Yeah.
Fuck. Right there. Yeah. So yeah, squeeze from cause that's right there.
God damn it. Oh, I did it.
Just
Okay.
toss in.
All of it?
Yep. There you go.
Cooking is so much more fun if you just have someone going like, do this,
Telling you what to do.
do this, and not having to look at a recipe or anything.
This is where it's gonna start turning orangish.
I thought that turmeric made it orange. That's so interesting.
Well, turmeric does, but it's just a seasoning, so let's use a lot of it.
Yum!
So we're gonna see how this works just with coconut. 'Cause I think one thins it out a lot.
Okay. The coconut thins it out?
Yeah. But here, let's get a spoon and see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Because we may want to throw some heavy cream in there too.
Is it delicious?
Let it heat up for a second, but
Yum!
sounds right.
Yeah. I'm gonna cook this at home on my own, and then you guys can have like a follow-up to this where it's like this is what so make sure you get a photo of how it looked when I cooked it with you, Nathan, and then when I cook it later on my own, we'll see how it turns out.
You know what? I should do a 2-part episodes of these when I teach someone how to do it. The second part's a girl like just like camera like, ah, the house is on fire, shit.
Hopefully it won't catch anything on fire.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
When I cook at home, I normally wear my hair up, but I spent all this effort to wand my hair that it needs to be seen. Because I rarely do my hair. You're special. Yum! It's delicious.
That's really good.
It's like really, really good. I'm gonna take a picture of all the seasoning. I think I figured out how to make I know how to make everything now. Are you ready? Do you want me to read you back how to make this?
Sure.
Okay. Cut up chicken. Put it in a bowl. Garlic, ginger, cilantro blend. Mix it up in the chicken. Then cook the rice, onions, chop them, pan. Then add, after they're cooked, garlic, ginger, onions.
Do you remember how we dumped that out?
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
Okay. And then, okay, wait. Oh, and then, when do we dust the, then, pulse the cilantro. You pulse the cilantro. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready when you are. You got that by yourself?
I think so. But no promises, though.
Nailing it.
I'll nail you later.
Fuck yeah. That's the point. Just dump it all in there. And then you just stick this on the back burner.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Then you add the cilantro, pulse stuff to the chicken, you stir it up, then you dust paprika, turmeric, this stuff, and then you stir it up. And then we wake Dante up so he listens to me. And then
Silencio!
and then you mix like 3 scoops of the yogurt in the thing. then you put that in the pan and you start cooking it. And then you have the onions that you cook until they're translucent, and then you add the ginger and the garlic, and then you cook those until they're done, and then you turn it off. Then you blend it in a blender, and then you add the coconut milk, and then bam, dinner. Am I right?
The only thing you forgot to do is cilantro is garnish.
Oh, but and I forgot to add this, and then you add the seasoning to this.
Yeah.
You add the seasoning to this after you blend it, though, right?
What I actually might do.
Or before.
The seasoning before we blend it.
And then blend.
Yeah, like right at the end. And also you want to let the seasoning, all the things get in there and heat up because you want to get the flavors to really come out of it.
Okay.
We might throw a little heavy cream in there once this cooks down a little bit. It's gonna thicken up. I just want to let it heat up, boil for a second, so it's a little bit more thicker. Then once we put the chicken in, that's another 7 minutes, ish.
Thank God, because I'm starving now.
Yeah, this is the problem with the show. Sometimes it gets.
I'm like, now I want all the food. It looks
I'm hungry.
So good.
What time is it? Time?
1:30. 1:23.
Yeah, I haven't eaten today, so.
At all? Crazy.
Yeah, right.
I eat so much.
I usually do, but like on days like this, like because I'm like so worried about getting all the stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on like, oh, I gotta get to the store, I gotta get this, and try to work out for a little bit, and like just trying to get all these things done. So I didn't get everything I wanted done today, but
I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that I texted you and you were like blah blah or something, and I was like anything without mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise is disgusting. Do you like mayonnaise?
I think mayonnaise has a purpose.
Like what? Like baked crackling rolls?
Ow, my fucking rib.
Did you break your rib? Are you okay?
I think I actually have maybe a broken rib
Bruised
because
it?
every time I sneeze in the last like 2 weeks, it's like, ow.
It might be bruised. It's painful.
It feels like the rib just does this every time.
Does it hurt when you laugh hard too?
No.
Or cough?
I don't laugh anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know, he hasn't laughed at any of my jokes.
Just completely dead inside. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. What were we talking about?
We were talking about mayonnaise's purpose.
Oh, have you ever had aioli?
Yes.
So fancy
But I don't
mayonnaise.
love that.
Okay, but like, have you had good like chipotle aioli or basil aioli? Like, have you had?
Anything with mayonnaise, I'm like, no mayonnaise.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you're asking what's a good point of mayonnaise. You can make it better in depending on what you're cooking.
Yeah.
A very eclectic flavors and eclectic taste. So when I'm doing certain things, I think it's great. I made a chicken pork belly sandwiches last night for everyone, and I did a chipotle mayo with parsley and parsley, garlic, and onions.
I would like a pork belly sandwich. Can we make fried pickles?
Right now?
In general.
Yeah, we can do it in the
Not
freezer.
right now. Fried pickles won't go with this meal at all.
No, not at all.
I just like fried
pickles. You know what's
don't make
really
them in
Indian?
California.
Fried pickles.
Yeah. You know what would be a really great side dish to chicken tikka masala?
Fried pickles. Yeah. Now you can feel it's almost thickening up.
I can feel when most things thicken up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Say it. Just say what thickens up in your hand. What do you like about this job, by the way?
Porn or
porn. Not cooking. This isn't your job.
What I like about my job is mostly that I I get professional dick. Yum.
That's way better, right?
Yes. So I like to get professionally fucked.
Mm.
I think I like that that I get to work with whoever I want to work with whenever I want to work.
Mm-hmm.
So like the freedom of my time that it gives me. And then I get to kind of like experience all these like really fun sexual things in like a safe environment, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like all my sexual fantasies, I get to like be like, this is what I want, but it's not like, I'm not like Craigslist being like, can you and your friends tag team me?
Yeah.
I'm like, can you and your friends tag team me? And then we're like, it's all, like, can you do this or whatever?
All right. Why don't you throw the chicken in there?
Yeah.
I
also think it's like a really liberating job to have. It's fun.
Yeah, this is something I was asking the other day. I think is really interesting. Because you're not in a relationship, right?
I am kind of.
Okay, but kind of. But you weren't.
I was not for forever.
Did you ever hook up with normal people?
Yeah.
what was the difference? Do you ever feel like there was like a competitive nature, like they felt like they needed to fuck you harder? And what was the difference between fucking someone that you've worked with and dumped the chicken in there?
Sorry.
No worries. And like from professional fucking to rando fucking.
I feel like
Scrape that out.
I do think that like the boys, the civilians. That's what porn people call normal
Civvies.
people. Civilians. I think that like the civilian people, I do think that it was like they were trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Or like they thought that they could fuck me really
Makes
hard because they watched like a video and they're like, oh, this chick likes to get fucked hard.
I watched you fuck Nathan Bronson. It looks like he did.
Yeah. I mean, but I do like that.
Yeah.
But I like that with people that actually know how to do it correctly.
Agreed.
So, and then there's that, and then there's addition to like dating like civilian people who are just immediately like, well, if we were gonna be together, it would be in an open relationship because like I would get to fuck whoever I want because you get to fuck whoever you want. And I'm like, but this is a job and I'm getting paid, and like you're just, I don't know. It's all interesting because it's like if do you want to have an open relationship? Like, can I fuck whoever I want off camera?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, no. And I'm like,
Well, that doesn't work that way.
yeah, then it's like, I don't know.
It's
So just find the right person and where you're like, everything's like compatible and stuff.
Yeah. It's interesting, right?
It's definitely interesting. I do think that since I've done this job and what I tell people when they're like, oh, I'm thinking about doing porn, like how does, like, I'm like, it really does affect your personal life in like a negative way.
A very
because
negative way.
you think that like, especially when it comes to like dating in general, because it's like, how many people in the world are super confident?
None.
And then so it's like
Serial killers.
yeah, exactly. It's like, so being with a girl who's constantly getting fucked. Oh, that's good. I'm so excited. Getting fucked by cute boys who are good at sex. It's like you have to be like,
You have to be confident in that.
yeah, or understand the job, and you don't really understand it until you do it. So it's like a thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
So that. What we're gonna do? Grab cilantro. Am I gonna pay him less when he's asleep? Huh?
I think so.
All right, so let's start cutting it up.
Just chop it on here.
So here, one more show.
So, same thing. Just gonna do. We're gonna do just like a little bit like that. Okay.
Just making a little bit so we can spritz it on top.
How much?
Little. A little more, a little more. A little more. That's good. I'd say just fine chop that. I think I'm going to try to get fancy with this.
Okay.
That's going. Have you ever plated anything?
No,
Cool. That's what we're doing right now.
I'm not good at making things look pretty on plates.
I beg to differ. I've seen you make a lot of things look pretty. Well, maybe not on a plate, but.
Not on the plate.
So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to do this the best way I can figure out. That should be good. Let's bring the rice right here. So, what you're going to do is get a bit of it, and we're going to make a nice layer about like that thick on the bottom of this.
Okay, this is harder than I thought.
Yeah, it's not easy. So here, I'll hold it. So you might need to use your hands a little bit.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, well, it's not like we're feeding fucking mass people. We're feeding us. So basically what you want to do is you get a big enough scoop to fill it in there.
More? A little more?
How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it.
Alright, that's good. We'll leave it out like that. Taste this one more time, see where we're at with that. That's there.
I'm so excited
Any more
about
salt or
food.
anything? Needs a little more salt. Do you like that flavor? You good?
I mean, I like it, but I always like more salt
Yeah.
too, so we can add more salt.
Dante,
if you
you
want.
wanna try?
Yeah.
At first, that wasn't me being a dick. Then I realized I was doing it. I was like, that's kind of being a dick.
It's polite to offer. Like, it's like I don't smoke weed anymore, but I still, and like I don't smoke cigarettes or anything, but I feel offended when people don't offer me it when they're like smoking. I'm like, I still want to be offered.
It's like being carded.
Yeah, I still want to be carded.
Let's see, is that gonna be thick enough? Let's do a little bit more.
It's fine. You did it wrong.
No, you're not doing it wrong. This is, again, plating is just me trying to make things look nice. That's all plating is.
So
It
you do
just-
this and now the other one?
Well, we're gonna do that, but we gotta move this. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting this in. No.
Ooh.
Let's do the other one, and we're just gonna drizzle it on top, drizzle this on top. As soon as you're done with that, pull this on there, and I think this will work. So I'm gonna, for some extra flavor, I'm gonna drizzle the heavy cream on top of it to give it some whiteness.
Okay. Oh, so then there's like more?
That looks good. Now, real carefully pull it up. Perfect.
That was fine.
So that's there.
Is this gonna sink?
Yes. Goes in the sink. You got it, buddy. We're almost through. Ready for the fun part?
I'm ready for the all fun parts. I love fun.
Okay. So, bring. Boom. There's that. Bring that pot over there.
This one?
Yeah.
With the thing on top, or can I move it?
Now you can move that one.
Can I turn off the stove is off?
Stove's off. Hey Dante, you want to be on this?
Yeah.
Now we are going to. You want me to do one, then you do the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to find one.
Yum! Oh, I'm so excited about this food.
Mm-hmm. I fucked that up already.
So then you wipe the plate so that it's not a mess.
Okay. That's what I want to do. So. Just like when Dante's noises.
Sorry.
Fine! Can I do that on the other one?
Yeah.
Yum! A dusting of
Alright.
cilantro.
Boom.
Okay,
And really watch, because, yeah, you got this. I believe in you.
I got it.
You got it.
Okay, so I just...
There you go.
More?
No, that's it.
And then I can...
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
And then I do a little bit of that, and just like a little bit.
A dusting of this.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'll be back.
I messed it
That's
up.
fine.
It's alright.
Cilantro.
And then this.
Yeah. More? A
Yours
little more, a little more. Boom.
Yours looks better. Yours looks better. Yeah! I'm excited.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Put the sauce back up there.
Yes. Move this too.
All right. 1 second.
Move this.
there. That's there. I don't know. Let's try this out.
Let's try it out.
Actually, switch my sides.
Okay.
All right.
Yum!
Mm.
It's delicious. I'm gonna cook this. I'm gonna cook this and then I'm gonna send you a video and a photo of how good I did.
The only thing I think, more chicken. We've made a lot of sauce, not as much chicken.
Well, that's now you can just make more, right?
Yeah. Mm.
It's delicious.
That's really nice.
I love it.
What do you think? Yeah.
Fucking high five, good job. No, I just threw rice in your hair.
Everything's always stuck in my hair.
Alright, well, you know, so we can eat this and do the rest of our day. Tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Abbie Maley _. You have to type in the whole thing because I'm super shadow banned. Or at Abbie Maley Fit on Instagram, Abbie Maley on Twitter. I like that I'm doing this while he's puking.
I was gonna say, it's like, this is really fun to be
This
just
is
like,
a good ad.
Like, you just,
Yeah, he didn't eat the food, just so you guys know. Onlyfans.com/Abbie Maley, AbbieMaley.com. My Amazon wish list. I had all of the things, but yeah. And I have a lot of videos with him. A lot.
A lot.
Like a lot.
We have shot a lot of videos.
Yeah.
It's good sex.
It is.
Well, guys, thanks for coming for another week of Cooking with Nathan. Stay tuned. I'm hoping you guys are liking the new way we're doing it. I think it makes things flow a little better. Also, go check out my merch store, guys. Go buy Cooking with Nathan shit. And
Yeah.
hopefully one of these days I will have a cookbook out there. But luckily, I think this was a little bit more helpful for you guys to watch and learn how to cook the meals. So, tune in next week. Bye.
Bye. Yum.